Welcome back to another episode of Guardian Angler. It is a super bright, warm, sunny day here in Northwest Indiana. We have a high today of 86. It is the warmest it has been all spring. And today I wanted to do something a little special. I've got 4 rods already sitting in the bed of my truck, rigged up, ready to go. But I'm not just going out and fishing. I'm actually going to do a slam challenge. And not just any slam. It's not just, some baits I picked up from the store. It's me going through some of the tackle I have and trying to see in this pre-spawn phase. Sorry about that. In this pre-spawn phase, if I can get fish to react to pretty much anything I throw past them. And today, to test that out, I've brought an array of different baits, and I'm hoping to catch a fish on each of them. Now, I got watermelon avocado swim baits, dog vomit 4-inch brush hogs, your classic old Guardian Angler Stankos, natural peach Magnum grubs, and then a couple different things in here, kind of off the wall, but matching the hatch here, going with some tiny baits. Got 2 tiny little creature crankbaits. One is a grasshopper there. This other one here is a bumblebee. I've also got 2 spinnerbaits, white and chartreuse. Now, with these ones, I brought spares just in case I get snagged, break off. At least I know with the soft plastics, if I get snagged and break off, I've got extra terminal tackle, I've got extra soft plastics in the bag. So these ones, I wanted to bring 2 of each, just to make sure that if I get snagged and break off, I still got a chance at completing the slam, the challenge today. Now, the rules are easy. Catch a fish on every bait, and it doesn't matter what species. It can be bass, bluegill, crappie, northern, carp, catfish, doesn't matter. As long as I catch a fish on the bait, it counts. They cannot be foul hooked though. They have to be legally hooked, just like a tournament style. I really have high hopes for today. I do. I know the males are already getting ready and sitting on beds. I've seen them. The females haven't yet pushed up shallow, at least last time I was at the lake. They could have by now. I'm not sure. Haven't been able to check it out recently, but I'm really hoping to see some nice females cruising around by those male beds. I'm hoping they're hungry, getting ready to spawn, opening up their mouths, trying to chow down just a little bit longer. We have the full moon coming in tomorrow night, and that should really secure and lock in those fish on beds. I'm just so pumped. I'm so pumped. I'm just gonna meet you guys at the water. I will see you guys there. See that? I got that on camera. Let's go get some fish. My first plan of attack was going to be over down there by all that wood, but it seems like there's a couple people already fishing there. I was going to go over there and kind of cast away with that Magnum grub. A couple days ago I did pretty good over in that area with the Magnum grub, but Looks like there's already people there. I'm gonna start over here by some of the structure. I know there's some deeper water. Not sure what the bottom of this water column's like though, so I don't know if it's gonna be an area they'd be able to spawn in, or even if they're gonna be pushing up towards this stuff. I can see some sand over here, but it looks like it gets a little mucky here. But we're gonna take a cast with the good old-fashioned Stanko. Can never go wrong. I don't care what the conditions are. You never can beat a Stanko. I'm in a wacky rig. I've even got it set up with the wacky rig weedless hook. Again, no, I've talked about don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But there's just certain situations where you're fishing a lot of weeds and a lot of muck. You just have to. There's no choice. You're gonna miss fish. Your hookup ratio is not gonna be as good. Sometimes you just have to. Trying to keep an eye and see if that guy back there is catching fish, because if he is, I know I have a couple other spots that are going to be working, because when that spot works, there's a couple other ones that have very similar structures to them that hold fish as well. But we're going to see what happens. Guardian Angler Stanko, first bait to throw during today's slam. Let's see what's happened. Now I got the black side down. It's a very clear lake, and I know that color is going to be very off-putting, so I want that black side down, so if they're looking up at it, they're going to see that black silhouette, not necessarily a bunch of chartreuse. If they see a little glimpse of chartreuse, not too upset, because hopefully they're going to see it more as like the belly of a bluegill or something like that. That's their main forage in this lake, are crawfish and bluegill. There's no shad in here, so. There's a little one sitting right there. Oh, I just spooked him. Shoot. Nope, he's still there. He might not hit though. He knows I'm here now. I can see him sitting there. It's start though. There's a bass in there. It's a plus. Right? Just put it way past him. Wind is gonna be a fight, man. Plus side, I can see the bait, the water's shallow enough, I could just, ooh, that's one, boom. First fish. Stanky Sanky, the Guardian Angler Stanky Sanky, and I'm pretty sure that was the bass I saw, because he was not very big, but it doesn't matter. That's the first fish of today, and he just slammed it. Woo! That'll get your blood racing. It's only like 10:30, and I already got a fish on the bank. I'm happy. Oh, I hope you're the start of something. Whoa, big old bullfrog sitting right there too. Let's see if I can get him to react to the Stanko. I don't want to catch him. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. I love bullfrogs. Man, they're so neat. Now, bullfrog, I don't want this bass to eat you, so I'm gonna kind of toss him this way. Wrong way, but there you go. Dude, look at that bullfrog. Oh, I gotta catch that. Oh my God, look at that bullfrog. I said any bait, any species. I might be able to knock another bait out with that frog. Now, set any species, so it's still gonna technically be part of the challenge, and that thing is just monstrous right there. He is absolutely huge. What do I got in here? What do I got in here? What would we hit? I don't want to put I really don't want to catch that frog though. I don't want to hurt him. Let's see if I can get a shot of him. I don't want to catch him. I don't want to hurt him. I know if I catch a bass, I'm not going to hurt him. Like, there's this guy here, and he's just not moving. Like, oh, look at that. These bullfrogs are huge. Oh, look at he got chomped. Oh my God, he's got a broken leg. He's not moving because he has a broken leg. You poor guy. Oh, that's sad to see. I'm going to put you back in. I'm sorry, guy. That's sad. He's just going to be food. That's all he's going to be. Let's see if I can get a shot of that guy. Look at that bullfrog. I mean, he's huge. Look at that. Oh, man. That thing, seriously, it's bigger than my hand. That thing is ginormous. I don't want to get my shoes wet. There you go. Yep, I spooked him off. But, man, he's right there. Look at that. That thing is monstrous. Wow, that's a big bullfrog. Well, okay, enough playing with the frogs. One fish down, one bait down. Caught a frog with a broken leg by hand, which is actually really sad to see. He's probably just going to be a fish's dinner at this point, or a bird's dinner. But that's the way the food chain works. I'm going to put the stanky sanky away. Wacky rig, you did your job. Caught me a fish very quickly today. It was only my 6th or 7th cast today, so very happy indeed. And we are going to switch up to, we're going to keep the moving baits going. I'm going to switch to a moving bait now. I want to see if they're going to react to moving baits at all. Oh, I've not used that rod in a while, and that was nasty. This line's got a lot of memory to it. I don't even know if it was a good idea to bring this reel. I haven't changed this out since the line on here since last year. Oof. That might have been a big mistake there. I think something's coming loose in this reel. It don't feel right. I don't know. Again, nasty nest. I can't. That reel is garboed. I don't know what happened to it. I fished it all the time last year. Loved it. Caught my PB on this reel. Same rod reel setup right here, actually. In this spot. If you guys saw that video, right over there is the log that big bass got stuck on. I had to jump in for. If you're watching this video, you saw in the intro, right there is where I was standing. Very similar time of year. It was, I would have said, a couple weeks prior to right now. Wasn't very far from what today is. I mean, I don't know what's going on with that reel. I haven't used, all I did was put it up all winter. All right, back to work over here. Just rigged it up on my spinning, on the same rod I caught that last fish on. That wind is definitely brutal though today. Just watched a big bluegill hit the tail. Not the species I'm after right now. Wouldn't mind that later when I break out the crankbaits though. Wish I knew where there's some thick scum. Stuff like this all across the water. Bet you if I threw it in that, it would get bit. I lied, I do know one spot like that, but I'd have to wade out to it and I'm not in the right clothes to do so. I'm gonna take a cast back here. It's gonna be hard to get a cast in it. It looks like it could produce though. I don't know. I really don't. I've never fished here. I've just kind of saw this just now walking up for the first time actually, and it just looks juicy. We'll see what happens. There's a fish right there. Oh my God, that was a big fish. He just broke me clean. He just broke me clean. That was a big bass or pike or whatever it was. That was a big fish. The outskirts of him. He missed it. He came out. That was a nice fish. I saw him. Oh no. He was up in the pads. He was up in the pads. He came out of the pads for it. I just saw that mouth open and he turned. That was a good fit. What's up with all the biggins hitting me today? I want to hook up on one. Come on. It's a really good fish for this pond. He came out and took it when I went to hit it when I killed it. I don't know if he saw me or what. If I get bit here, I might have to go in the water. I'm in those reeds. Oh, there we go. That's a fish. Feels like a decent fish too. No, he's just got a lot of stuff on him. I mean, he's not bad. Oh, man. No. I'm getting him. I'm going in for him. Oop, he walked right off that. Thank you, fish. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boom. Boom. Another one. Look at that. He's been feeding off of craws big time. Look at how red his mouth is. That's a crawfish fish. That's a crawfish foraging bass right there, but he's a pretty one too. He's got tails beat up, sides beat up. It's definitely a male. He was making a bed. Looks like he got foul hook there before. Wow. Wow, look at that hook set. Barely skin hooked. Look at that. If I would have lost any tension on that fish, he would have came off. I don't know how he didn't jump off right there. Oh, I worked for you, buddy. But that's two. Two baits down. Oh, let's keep going strong. Keep going strong. Woo! Let's go, guy. And there he is, just cruises off. Nice and steady. I'm gonna go back in that back corner I was fishing. I saw a lot of fish over there. Let me put my shoe back on. About ready to take my shoes and socks, roll up pant sleeves, and get in the water for that fish. I was not losing him, but I'm gonna go back in that back corner. I just saw there's a lot of fish back there, and I think I can knock out a bait or two. I don't know if it'll be the swim bait or if it's gonna be the brush hog. I'm gonna try for the brush hog first because of that color. That swim bait, I can fish it pretty well enough to get bit, so I'm not too worried about that. But we're gonna grab the Texas rig here. I think I'm gonna tie on that put on the brush hog. Going back in the sticks where I missed that Burt first fish off the grub. Now I got that banged out of the way. I want to see if I can catch something in here, because there was definitely something there. I spooked something. Oh no, he hit it. He hit it. He took it. Why? Why didn't he hold it? He cranked it. I watched him. What? He might not have felt that hook. He might come back. That might be a bed, because it's the same spot that fish came from the first time. That might be a big bass on a bed. I see him. That's a big fish. Got him. That's a good fish. I gotta get in the water for this fish to get him out. Oh gosh, this is gonna suck. Oof. Oh, that's cold. That's a good fish. Oh, it's definitely not as big as I thought though. That bass had to be sitting on a bed. Oh! Look at that, he choked it. Oh man. That was awesome. Boom! Another bass, down. Another bait, down. Oh, today is feeling like a really good day. Nothing crazy, another, I don't know, about a pound and a half fish. Nothing huge, but I don't care. I'm taking these fish today. I came out here, wanted to challenge myself, and here I am. Oh, let's get you back in the water, guy. You'd be a lot bigger if you were filled out. Oh, boom. That fish has got it. Look at that, goes right back there. He's gotta be nested back here somewhere. I wonder if there's any other ones in here. Okay, this is just for fun. This is not part of the challenge. I'm just gonna see if there's any other bass sitting back here that might feed on this. Oh, that was awesome. I watched that fish come by and pick it up. Oh, that was so cool. No, that fish is not nested back here. I just watched him swim out of here. That fish must have just been chilling back here. I wonder if there's any more. I really hope there are, because that was cool. Love to see another one just come out of something and nail that. Well, my legs are wet, my feet are wet. I just jumped through a bunch of water to get that fish, but whew, doesn't matter. That's another bait down. That is another bait down. Yeah. Let's go. Let's freaking go. So, doesn't look like this lake is gonna be holding the magic ticket today, but don't worry, I got a couple other spots I want to go try before I give up on this little challenge here. I'm motivated to catch fish on all these baits. Not sure how that swim bait's gonna work. It's just, they don't want something moving like that today, and it's real hard to fish a swim bait with the boot tail any other way but moving. And I literally cast, I fished this entire lake with that swim bait and couldn't get a bump off it. Fished that crankbait a lot. I never tried the spinner bait just because I'm guessing the same problem's gonna happen. I'm waiting to catch fish on the crankbait before switching to that spinner bait, because I can fish that crankbait a little bit differently and hopefully catch some bluegill with it. But let's move on to the next lake and I'll see you guys there. We are at the third spot of today. It has been a rough day, to say the least. Hopefully this will be the last spot and I can knock off the swim bait, spinner bait, and the creature bait crankbait. This is a very good crappie and bluegill spot. I've never caught a bass out of here. Doesn't mean they're not in here. I've only bass fished a handful of times, but when it comes down to pan fishing, this spot is just killer. Ooh, he hit it though. He hit it. They're hitting it. They're hitting it. They are definitely hitting it. They wanted it moving. There we go. Crankbait. Done. Wait. Yep. Through the mouth. It's legal. Crankbait's done. Now, the spinner bait and the swim bait. If I can get that hook out. There we go. 2 baits left. 2 casts, and I finally knocked out that crankbait. 2 baits left. This is a rough day. It's been a really rough time. This is typically my bigger fish spot. That in here. Still very much up and active in this spot. It's one of my very favorite go-to spots here too. Ooh, I watched him slam it. He hit it and took it sideways. That was crazy. Dang it. No! Come on. Oh, there we go. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. That is it. That's the slam. The slam is complete, and he choked it. He ate the tail of that. He ate the tail of it. Oh, poor guy. It's small enough he'll digest it, but oh, guys, I've been working so hard to catch this fish. I don't care that it's just a bluegill, but thank you, sunfish. Oh my God, thank you. Go enjoy your freedom. Woo! Yes. 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 Let's go. I don't think you guys realized how hard I had to work today to catch all these fish. The first 3 bass came easy. Well, first 2. Third one kind of struggled, so I get him. It took a while, but you know what I mean. It was, oh man, that last half of the day got real rough. Just really, really rough. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad I just got to catch that fish off that. That completes the slam, guys. The multi-species slam. If you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and once you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell right next to it. That little bell, if you click it, give you notifications every time I upload. And trust me, this year I'm going to be doing a lot more uploading than I have in the past. I've really got a lot of plans for Guardian Angler this year. I don't want to give any of them away yet, but I'm super stoked, guys. This is going to be the best year yet. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, rip some lips, run some drag, and fill your bag. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.